my beautiful people. So I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on this awesome kind of sunset eye look, and I'm going to be using the new Pastel Goth palette from Kat Von D. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely amazing. The shades and shadows are so pigmented, so vibrant, and if you'd like to see how I got this eye look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is actually prime my eyeballs with the Lorac eye primer. So I'm going to just take a little bit of a drop, rub it in between my two fingers, and then just gently pat it all over the lid. Just like that. Just to have a good base, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay. Once I have that, I'm actually going to set the primer with the color Skull, this white one right here, just to have that like brighter base, so all the other colors are going to show up a little better on it. So I'm going to just take a big fluffy brush, go into the powder, and then just set the whole lid with this white one. These shadows are just so pigmented, it's not even funny. I feel like this is one of the best like light colored, pastel colored eyeshadow palettes I've ever used. It is just amazing how pigmented the colors are. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. There is a little bit of fallout with these, so you should be careful, but they are really pigmented. Okay, now that I set my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with another fluffier brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade Clementine. It's this like peachy, very soft of a orangey pink. And then I'm gonna start with this color on the inner portion of my lid, and then just tap it in and blend it in, blend it in. And I'm going to stop about halfway. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. So I'm going to use Clementine to just do the inner half of my eyelid. And I'm trying to do a little bit more of like a tapping motion, more than just swiping, just so it doesn't disturb the base and the white underneath it. So it could be a little bit more vivid and a little bit brighter. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to go in with a different fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in, yeah, there's quite a bit of fallout, so you guys have to be careful. I'm going to go into the color Meow. It's this like lavender, light lavender. And I'm going to take that on the brush. And I'm going to try to do like this portion of the eye right here. Not all the way to the edge, because I'm going to try and use a different color. But just on from like the half to the outer third quarter. And I'm also going to just gently pat that in and kind of blend it in with the Clementine. I'm going to go back in for a little more. I'm going to try to like blend it. Just pat it and blend it, pat it and blend it. And I'm going to go do the same thing to the other side. Okay, and now I'm going to take one more fluffy brush that's a little bit more narrowed down, and I'm going to go into the shade Dope, which is like this really lavender, kind of like a crossover between a blue and a purple, like a lilac color. And I'm just going to tap that in my brush and go on the very outer portion of the lid. So I'm kind of doing like a 3-portion rainbow, more or less. And this one I'm going to try and drag it out a little bit more. And there is a little bit of fallout with these. I don't know if you guys can see that. So make sure you just wipe that away. And then I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side. Just focus this on the outer corner. And then I'm going to go in back to the brush I used for Meow, this lavender one, and I'm going to go back in this one and try to blend it into the blue, to the darker purple blue. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm gonna go in and go into Dope again, so the darker lilac. I'm gonna take it on like a little more tapered brush, and I'm gonna go just super gently on the bottom lower lash line. Just on the outer portion, not even reaching the middle. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Now, on the bottom lash line, on the inner half, I'm going to go into Clementine with a little tapered brush, and then I'm going to go on the bottom lash line, just right underneath right here, just to connect and kind of match the upper lid a little bit. And then right in the middle of the lower lash line, I'll go in and then use Meow. And then just in the middle of the eye. Just so the top and the bottom matches. It looks a little bit crazy right now, but let's see what happens once I apply. I'll do eyeliner and then mascara, and we'll see how this look turns out. Kat Von D ink liner in the color black, and I'll just go ahead and outline the top and the bottom. Now I'll do the other eye. Now that I have the black liner on top, what I'm gonna go and do is take a regular black eyeliner in a pencil form. This one's from Essence, and I'll just darken the outer corner of my lower lid. Just a smidge, just so like the bottom and the top can match a little more, and there isn't like a huge difference in light and dark. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna do lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I popped on some lashes, put some mascara on, and this is the finished look. So I have the peachy, the purple, and the darker lavender. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Mwah.